Hello everybody, welcome back to more New World. In this one we are going to be farming ourselves some Lifebloom. A little bit like the water motes. Or should I say Life Motes? Lifebloom, Life Motes. We are going to be grabbing some mushrooms along the way around as well. Let me just show you guys where we are. So we are just to the east of the Dread Scythe Shrine. This is a fair amount south of Monarch's Bluff town. It's probably quicker to get here from Cutler's Keys if you just kind of come across here and up the road. That'll lead you to where we are. Careful if there happens to be a level 55 corrupted portal around. You might want to avoid that. There are lots of motes around this area as well. You guys are free to pick those up. But I'm going to leave those specifically for this video. Although I do assume that you guys are going to be probably doing this. I really want to put those shot motes. It's so difficult for me to leave. They're actually one of the rare. Those and earth motes are kind of the seem to be the rarest. But anyway. We are also going to be picking up mushrooms as well as we go around. We're going to make the crazy assumption that you are at the very least leveling up your Arcana skill or creating health potions of some description, and the mushrooms that are in this area actually help with that task. So I'll try to point some out as we are going around that I think maybe are easy for you to pick up. If they're a little bit off the route that I've decided that we're going to take, maybe we won't kind of stretch out too far to grab them. But they are worth your time to pick up because they allow you to craft common health potions without having to use motes or the stems that we get from the life blooms. Well, it basically just ends up being extra life bloom stems, and they drop in like 2s and 3s and stuff, so just pretty good for that. As you guys can see then, from here, we kind of just stuck to the south side of this little kind of back to frontish looking egg thing. I don't know what to call that. So we get some life motes just there. Now, right now, there's usually one that spawns right here, but this hive here is stopping it from spawning, so we're not going to go over with that. Instead, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cross this river for another one. Hopefully nobody's cleared it all out. Again, some pretty nice stuff here. If you guys want to be picking that up, feel free. Where is it? Oh, you might have seen you by. Oh no, it's a little bit further up there. I knew it was around here somewhere. I've been doing a lot of these kind of farming runs. I did a crazy one today where I kind of just ran around the whole map and did loads of gathering, and it's blown my mind. Although I did it just to see whether or not it was better to stay in one area and gather condensed spawns, or whether it would be better to kind of travel. And in general, it seems like if you just want massive numbers of motes, it's better to just stay in an individual area on the denser nodes rather than trying to run around. Anybody that happens to be interested. So here is a case where the mushrooms are just in our path, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab them. And then next up then, there's actually another set of mushrooms here that you can grab, but I'm going to come down here just to speed the route up a little. Again, I'm going to leave this kind of as a long play. A lot of people on the channel have said that they prefer it like this instead of me like kind of skipping to new places. So if you do want this to be faster, feel free to obviously use the cog at the bottom of the YouTube page so that you can speed the video up. Set of life motes should be a little bit further south than that. Here we go. I'm guessing right. I'm guessing right. So from these ones then, we're actually going to head to just above this building just here. This is where you're likely to encounter, like, obviously, a lot of players just kind of passing by. Unless, of course, this happens to be a video that YouTube picks up and shows to people. It's not really happening for me very much. No complaints here though, it's fine. I don't think I could keep up if there were too many people. Earth motes, I would recommend picking those up definitely. For some weird reason, there's no real good farming path for those. I'm really tempted to pick them up myself, but stay strong, Joe, stay strong. I'll probably try and do another route video for those, probably similar to this one. Just so that I've picked a little bit more. There is at least a farming guide for them here on the channel. Do you mind leaving me alone, please, sir? Busy. Where? Right here. Okay, it looks like this one has in fact been picked. Means we'll head to the north. See where our next ones are going to be. Here. Then we'll also, beans I can see those ones right now, heading this way. After that. Double spawn here, look. So I assume this probably is quite popular among a lot of people because as you're going around questing and stuff, this is something you're likely to see. There's like 5 spawns for it just here. There's going to be another pair of them just on the side of the route. And I can see you mark out next. It's actually fairly rich with resources, looking like it. So we are going here-ish next. So this kind of ends up being a bit of a run, but we are going to end up near Astral Point. More Earth. Oh wow, maybe the Earth one is going to be basically the same route of this ring. Actually a life elemental as well. Earth, no, it's Earth. Whoops. We'll keep it in. We've got it now. 40 Earth motes. Yeah, I'll take that. Very good for a plan that I have. I'm going to do an Arcana leveling guide soon. Kind of a rehash. Still stick to good level with little health potions to high level, but it will take forever. So we're going to update that soon. After I've done all of my farming videos, so people can see where to get all of their materials from at least. At least I can reference them if people are like, where did you get all that from? It's like, well, I'm making these videos. More Earth down there, I like it. Hopefully it's not a direct rerun if I do Earth separately. This. South. South. In addition, because we are here and it's local, there should be some mushroom spawns just in that little nook just there. Grab those. Because it's good for our kind of skill. And I feel like it's relative to Lifebloom. It's not actually Lifebloom, but it's effectively 4 more Lifebloom stems. So if you want to make like common potions, it's really good. I kind of crashed the market. I took it all down to 1 gold on my server. So be careful with the power that you wield. So the next ones, then we're going to head up this way. I put like 1,000 on. Unfortunately, the price of potions has plummeted. Hopefully they'll all sell through at the weekend or something. They'll fix everything. The thing is, Arcana is rising for me. I have the potential to get to quite high level. I'm just trying to save lots of stuff so that it looks more impressive in the main guide video. Cheeky, I know. Right, so with that done then, we can now go over this way. Now, there's a bit of a choice here. I'm going to show the long way, just so that you guys can see why you probably don't want to get this life jewel on top of here, because it's quite long in terms of this is a farming route. Or Earth. I said Earth was different again. It's really not. In fact, to be fair, all of the motes start feeling a bit common at this point. What are we on? 8 minutes. So, the life jewel then is on top of that big boulder you can see inside of those there dragon blocks. And the route up is kind of on the opposite side. We're going to show it. I know it's going to make the video seem a little long. Just means that, see, that it's not really the best of your time if you're trying to farm this. So you end up having to go up here, 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 got that. Particularly if anyone else is running this route, we're going to come up here for this one and then load down. I'm going to go ahead and probably should eat. Going on. Lifebloom. Again, we're going to grab the mushrooms here because they're pretty good for who are likely to want your life motes for. See you later, turkey. Okay, so with that one collected then, we are next heading this way. Technically, if you wanted an extra, there is another mushroom just on this little insert of the divot here. I'm going to leave that one out because it's kind of as directly on the route as I'd like it to be. There is, however, another set here, so if they happen to be available, then we'll collect them as we're going past. Yes, I'm being treated today. If they're available, Lifebloom. Yes, looks like. Okay. Cool, so once we've got these ones collected, then we are going to head to the other side of this rock, yeah? Now, there are mushrooms on either side of this, so feel free to look for those if you wish to. Wolves just killed the thing. Oh my god, do you have to? Stop hitting the rock. What happens when you're in a rush, right? Haste makes waste and all that. Mushrooms. Now, as painful as it is for me not to pick those up, I'm not going to pick up the water motes there, but you absolutely should. Those are a bit more annoying to farm, in my opinion. You end up having to follow a river. But they spawn quite nicely around here, and so if they're available, definitely go ahead and get those. Instead, though, we're going to cross this rock here, and we're going about there. Oh. Not much of a rock, but anyway, mostly rock. If you are after more water motes, there's another one down at the bottom of the waterfall as well. If you guys want to nip down for that. I'm gonna grab this little life rock. Rock of maximum lifeage. And then there's literally two more just right next to us, which we're going to grab next. And then we can have another similar type of configuration just up here. Lifebloom leaves, yes, yes. So those allow us to craft strong life potions, and the Lifebloom flower there, even better, allows us to craft even. Now, don't go getting dreams of getting rich. None of them seem to sell for very much. I'm told it's to do with how much PvP is on the server. So if you're on a PvP heavy server, you may find that the potions sell a little better for you. They're all going for about $5 on mine, so I will probably keep them for myself, or maybe the company that I'm in. Craft potions for everybody, leveling up my Arcana. But they are useful to get because they are a good boost to your Arcana XP. To be honest, this seems preferable to me than trying to farm Azoth at the end of the game. Now I want to come across this hammer-shaped thing. Probably isn't in actuality, but on the map it is. Oh, okay. There's the birds. I'm trying to find the birds. Sometimes they don't seem to spawn properly. I feel like they're supposed to be right. It's these. Anyway, they're supposed to be here, literally right here. They almost always are, unless somebody's obviously collected them. There's another set around here, which means somebody's probably farming this spot. Oh, here's another one. And then there's another spot around here-ish. As you kind of follow this little corridor up to the top here. Go ahead and got that. And there's also the door on top. Boopy doop boop boop. Okay, so for my next one then, I am going to go get some mushrooms up here because they're kind of on the way to where we're going next. It's worth noting there is another life bloom down here, but it kind of doesn't flow very well for me in terms of the path that we're going on. So I'm going to leave that one out. You guys can go for it. There's also a couple more up on this ledge. But there's lots of corruption stuff happening right now, and I don't think that's very good to show. We are going to grab these mushrooms then. This one is almost always collected. However, the little secret stash in the corner is almost never collected. So if you want some extra, unless of course I've been past, in which case it has always been collected. So next then, yeah, we're going just here. So I'll take a sharp turn now. I'm gonna follow this up again. So we're gonna have some life loot and then some mushrooms, both here. As you can see from the amount of mushrooms that I'm picking up, almost no one, even when they're farming the life bloom, there's a life bloom gone. If you're making Arcana stuff or health potions, this stuff also works, and people just are not collecting it. So I feel like it makes for a nice alternative. So that being said, then next up, it's actually another mushroom just here. Yeah, my shroom. Where are you? There you are. And then we move to where this building is just here. For some reason. Some more we'll come up from the back. Something that's pretty cool to know is if you just kind of move over to the left a little bit, you'll see down like a hill, and there might be some shock bulbs down here. Some extra air motes if you guys want to grab those. It's up here. Collected. Is that the one I collected? I don't know. Should be through here. Shop bulbs down that way if you guys want it. And in addition, if it hasn't been collected, another mushroom down here. Guess I should have come up with 4, but it's fine. And again, here we go. So this is all extra Arcana XP. Why? It's good. Okay, so next up then, we have got here. Gonna grab on the way to another Life Mote. Save me some time. Yeah, mushroom. And the next one then is just under this bridge. There's going to be lots of watercress around this little pond. And soul motes down in this corner as well. So feel free to collect all of those. There's actually life jewels on top of this rock, but it's a pain in the ass to get up there. So we aren't going. With that, then. Oh, tell me that you are still here. Thank you. Okay then, so I've just found that. I just wanted to check on my map where I wanted to go, and we are going to head down this way. We're going to get, should be 3 life jewels. I just couldn't quite remember exactly where where I was going after this one. So we go over this way. Could end up quite close to the lateral point, which is good. So that's that done. Yeah. Bit of a fight out here. Apologies, sir. Oh. I don't need to be in the old. I'm going to come over onto this rock here, and we should have life jewels over in the corner. Going to be useful for us. It's going to be like nearly 2 levels that I've gotten up just with crafting. Seems a bit mental. That one, and then this way. We should have one of the like rare bug-like entities down this way. It's almost behind me. Oh, guys. I don't know if this is actually an aggro on. I think I'm a bit too high. Good. Oh no, that's on top. We're gonna head our way down now to about here-ish. So it's a little bit of a long trek now for the next ones. But I just figured it'd be a good idea to have as much in the run as we can. My previous farm run involved like doing like a suicide, which was helpful when you could actually like just want your camp more effectively. They seem to have quashed that idea. So now we kind of want to have as much as we can in a run. And not waste too much time. Just gonna jump here. Now, provided they haven't been spoiled by this corruption point, they haven't. Some Lifebloom here. Actually, maybe we can go and get this Lifebloom that's just down here. And then, as you can imagine, we'll collect that one. Either fast travel out, or you can fast travel back to the beginning and restart the run. Thereby giving you all of the life mote. The mushrooms. Not bad. We'll take 400, right? It's okay. Okay. A little bit of extra Arcana XP. And then just head to the fast travel point and leave. Or do whatever it is that you want. I don't feel like I need to show you the way to the fast travel points. That's all good. If you have lasted this long with me, thank you very much. I'll see you all in the next video.